We're going to talk contracts today, SOWs, and I'm actually going to give you a couple examples of how we do SOWs here at Directive. The most important part of a statement of work, very easily, is that you never ever send one. We never at Directive just send one directly to a client without first having a call to review it. Our sales process: intro call to qualify, strategy call to identify the opportunity, how you're going to close the deal, what you need to do for them, what they're interested in, get that real depth, have subject matter experts on it, really learn the account. 3, get access to the account and do the proposal, pitch the account with specific takeaways, custom deck, full proposal process. 4th is the SOW review. So now we're going to start talking about explicit deliverables tied to an explicit price. That's what we're going to review right now. We never just send that to someone because we don't want them to ghost us and we don't know what, our proposal bad? Did we miss things on the call? Did you not like our deliverables? Was the price too high? We want to essentially uncover as much as we can about why we win or lose deals so we can optimize, iterate, and improve. So here on this SOW, we'll review the client. We don't read every line item. We kind of just walk through the core areas. Like, here's how we set up billing here at Directive. In our project phase, we're gonna have to get access to accounts, right? So, is your team, is there any security compliance we might want to start now so we can get access to your Google ads? We're gonna set your goals, like we talked about before in our calls, get that North Star metric created, right? So we're just kind of like referencing previous things we've talked about on other calls. We're essentially identifying what we're offering, and then we're structuring it. So here's what we're offering you. Here's the different things we're gonna do for you. And then you got your competitor research, campaign structures. I do like to take a moment to talk about reporting. What is it you want out of us from a reporting standpoint? Does this seem adequate? Are there other people on your team we're going to need to send reports to that aren't included? From there, we get to the ongoing advertising, discoverability, advanced reporting. Keep it simple. We know if clients spend less than 10K in a channel, we don't retain them and we can't get them results. So we'll do little things to help the customers help themselves. We'll be explicit about the regions we're advertising in, so we have upsells baked in. We'll also be explicit about the channels we're managing. We might want to do an upsell for if we're doing different channels for you or different regions. SEO, same thing, but what I like about this is we have some upsells in yellow. We could upsell them into something, so while we're doing the SOW review, there might be something they wanted, weren't convinced of it yet. So it's kind of our last Hail Mary to get them to maybe consider one of these other offerings that we just hadn't convinced them of yet in our sales process. So make sure your SOW review has at least one upsell or one add-on included. So you give yourself one like Hail Mary last chance to grow the account or grow the AOV. And then you can see down here, we'll have like price structured timelines. So this is what we're going to be doing in the first couple of weeks. And then pricing, we're going to want to charge 2x the monthly fee in the project phase. So always charge 2x for the first month, and you'll get into your ongoing. And this is all kind of placeholder data, but you can see then how we can structure it. Those are a couple different options. That's our SEO, that's our paid. Now, a couple things. This is just a Word doc version. We used to use Proposify. Now we use PandaDoc. So in client-facing SOWs, we want to make sure we have enough information. So about our leadership team, about our customer base, some of our case studies, because a lot of times whoever you're selling this to needs to forward it to someone else who has no context on your agency. So we also try to treat the contract as like a sales asset where if someone gets it, they can see all of our success, all our case studies, all our results, all the logos we serve, as well as all our terms. And then obviously this is just the SOW. So some of the terms we like to have at Directive that are our non-negotiables: 12-month contracts, no rolling out clauses, and then 10K minimums. You want to make sure you're not saying yes to 30-day outs, because then the client just can fire you at any time, which they think is in their best interest. But sometimes we make mistakes as agencies, and so do they as clients, and we need to work through it together, and we need enough time to get results, right? Results take time. If they fire you before you had a chance to get results, that doesn't help them and it doesn't help you. 12-month contracts, no 3 months, no 6 months, no 8 months. Hold the line on 12-month contracts. And if you want to get even more of our secrets and kind of some of the special terms and nuances we use in our sales process, check out my course or check out my coaching, and I can give you even more specific insights and details and tricks to essentially get better terms with organizations and be more successful with getting the contracts you deserve. So thanks, and hopefully this helps.